Hello everybody, welcome back. You're just in time for the second segment of our Blastoff series. Here we begin to explain the present, such as what Talenox has to offer for you. It's also where we feature some unique content curated by our partners and users. Enjoy!
Hi, I'm Nicholas. I'm the Head of Customer Success at Talenox. Most businesses start small, and when they do, a spreadsheet is their first choice for managing their business operations, with Payroll being no exception. They are inexpensive, does the basic math, and is readily available. The use of spreadsheets for processing payroll began in an era where the alternatives were either too expensive, like an enterprise software, or labor-intensive manual processes, such as using pen and paper. Human resource professionals have used or are still using spreadsheets to manage basic tasks, especially in startups and small businesses where there are not much complexity and depth in HR operations. Just do a quick search on YouTube with keywords like why HR still use spreadsheets, and there are numerous videos to teach you how to excel, no pun intended, in spreadsheets to manage payroll or to create HR analytics report. Things can get a little complicated when the business grows in size. Eventually, your small team will scale up into a well-established organization. HR processes will evolve, and your tasks and responsibilities will multiply exponentially. Suddenly, maintaining statutory compliance is a challenge, payroll accuracy becomes difficult, and large data sets only make things even more complex. Spreadsheets just aren't cut out to cope up with these kinds of challenges. So imagine this scenario: you're currently using spreadsheets on an expensive legacy platform to process payroll right now. It's slow and extremely difficult to learn. Just as you're about to complete this month's payroll, you get an error. Almost your entire day wasted, and you have to start all over again. You have to OT just to get it done. Sounds familiar? The most common pain points are: my current HR software is cluttered and not user-friendly, the payroll or leave calculation is prone to human errors, the manual operations are time-consuming, our current processes are not compliant to statutory requirements, there's a lack of privacy and data integrity protection, and lastly, I face a lot of difficulty in integrating with other business applications. So our goal in Talenox is to provide an affordable and simple-to-use cloud-based software for SMEs to manage their HR compliance in the area of payroll and leave. We have a saying in our team that Talenox was created in hopes that our customers use lesser of Talenox to save precious time so that our customers can prioritize other aspects of their business or things that matter to them. Keeping costs low is one of the most challenging tasks for SMEs to ensure business continuity. Talenox doesn't require a lot of time, resources, and overheads on an ongoing basis. It may eventually end up being a cheaper option in the long run. That's why we have two simple plans: the Suite and Free plans. We started the free version to help smaller companies to start automating their HR processes and be statutory compliant. All these at no cost at all. The Suite plan is an option when the company scales and requires more features. We can help you to automate processes like run single or multiple payroll a month, run statutory calculations for CPF, MPF, EPF, and other statutory deductions based on your location, export bank file to upload to online bank portal for salary disbursement, export your statutory files for e-submission, create payroll entries in your Xero or QuickBooks Online accounts with the ability to group by cost centers, and automatically sync approved unpaid leave as payroll deductions. For business continuity, information like employees' details, payment data, and leave records are stored electronically. It's a centralized hub that can be easily accessed by authorized individuals. Information in profiles, payroll, and leave applications are seamlessly synced and updated in real time. In case of a natural calamity, it may be more difficult to replace laptops and computers. If the software is not cloud-based, procuring the license again could be challenging. As long as you have a laptop and an internet connection, you can access Talenox at any time from anywhere in the world. With Profiles, we help you to manage and safeguard a central repository of your company details and employees' information. You can easily upload your employees' data within seconds. Gone are the days that you need to go through your folders or subfolders one by one to look for a single employee's data, or even OT just to complete employee data entries. As for payroll, manually collating and processing your payroll is slow and time-intensive. However, it doesn't need to be quite so slow or laborious. Technology is already facilitating the automation of many payroll operations, bringing in many benefits, and Talenox helps to localize statutory requirements and integrations. On Talenox, you can now process payroll in 1 hour instead of 10 hours. Sometimes it can even be shorter depending on the company's size or payroll policies. Download payslips in seconds. Easily create tax forms like RA, RFT6B, and Borang EA. and instantly export bank files to DBS, OCBC, UOB, Standard Chartered, HSBC, Maybank, RHB, and many more. Remember when you had to ensure that your employees fill up a paper-based leave application form? Or when your employees needed to WhatsApp or email you that they are taking leave? With the Leave app, it doesn't get any simpler when you are able to create and approve leave applications very quickly. Leave balances are also updated in real time whenever a leave application is approved or rejected. So picture yourself having multiple tasks at hand and you are anxious whether payroll and leave calculations are accurate for this month. You can do away with manually calculating CPF, EPF, MPF, taxes, and other statutory funds. Statutory payment calculations are 99.99% accurate. Checking for mistakes like insufficient leave entitlement and issue notification alerts when data is missing can contribute hugely to eliminating the potential for errors. For Xero and QuickBooks Online users, you can also push over your payroll figures in a single click. It's a universal truth that employees expect that employers to pay them the correct amount on time, and that employers will conduct due diligence and be sure to make the appropriate deductions, pay tax, and comply with all local and country legislation regardless of where their employee is physically located. Payroll and leave aren't easy, but Talenox is the software to make your HR management simple. We will certainly continue to invest in improving our UI and your user experience. We are excited to continue to partner with you to make your HR management as effortless as possible. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Chelsea from Oddle, and we have been using Talenox for over 6 years now. So back in 2014, we were a small team of less than 10 people. And you know how things are usually done in startups, and especially early stage startups, is that we did everything manually. So at that point in time, really Google Sheet was the way to go. We record and approve leave on Google Sheet. We calculate salary, CPF, and all of the other statutory contributions on Google Sheet as well. And pretty much everything was manageable until it's not anymore. When we started to expand our team, we were getting more and more people, and things were getting out of hand. It was no longer efficient, or in fact, it was too troublesome to continue doing things manually. And we realized that we need a tool or a system to help us automate this process and make our life easier. And that's how we discovered Talenox, and we have been using Talenox since 2015. Having worked with Talenox team for over 6 years, there are 3 things that I really appreciate about the team. First of all, they keep on improving and innovating with their products. They keep having new products and features that solve our new problems and make our life easier every day. One of the example would be the income tax return. So previously, we have to key in data manually on IRS, which can be a very daunting process. And then when they announce that they are the approved vendor by IRS, and we can just generate and submit IR8A form automatically from Talenox, it was really a game changer. One of the more recent features would be the leave report, because I was wondering when can I just easily filter and download my leave report and send to my auditor, and then they have it. Secondly, Oddle and Talenox started around the same time, and we can see that we have been growing together as partners. Especially, we are aligned in terms of our overseas expansion. So other than Singapore, we have expanded to some overseas markets like Malaysia, Hong Kong, Indonesia, where we have little ideas of the local practices when it comes to leave and pay management. And having Talenox was really helpful to make sure that we adhere to the local laws and regulations. And lastly, shout out to the customer service and product support team, because whenever I reach out to the live chat, there is always someone who is trying to understand my problems and helping me solve the problem. So pretty much most of my inquiries were resolved within half an hour to 1 hour. So really appreciate the team for being very responsive.
Hi there, my name is Chloe, and I'm the Customer Success Advocate in Talenox. Some of you may recognize me from our interactions, whether online or even face-to-face. It's been my absolute pleasure so far to give you the best user experience we have to offer as a team. So far, you've seen how we have started off as a company and what Talenox can do for you. But with Blastoff, it's not just about showing what we can do, but also showing who we are as well. So let's take a look at the passionate individuals behind the Talenox experience. First up, we'll be introducing the business team. Heading our business team is our jolly good CEO, Gordon. We have our partnerships team, and then we have our marketing duo right here. Finally, we have our customer success team, most commonly found on our support channel.
And we are not bots.
Yeah, let's go. Next up, we have our engineering team, led by our trusty CTO, Edwin. Then we have our engineering team right here, guys. Finally, last but not least, we have our design team, who puts the U and I in UI. Bye, guys. We might not be a large team, but we're definitely larger than life. In spite of our lean size, our team always manages to come together to support each other in providing the best experience we can to our users as well as partners. There you have it. You've just gotten to know the heart and soul behind the Talenox experience. The friendliest team you'll ever need, with the friendliest system indeed.
Hi, my name is Jesslyn. I'm the head of marketing at Talenox. I've been with Talenox since 2014 and started out as part marketer, part engineer then. Talenox is a technological product, an online software. At the start, we really wanted to see how we could combine our marketing and engineering strategies into one. After a couple of months, we found the solution. This brings me to today's segment. First, let's define the word integrations. Well, integrations are also known as third-party API integrations, or simply put, they are two or more different software components from different companies connected together to exchange data. Now, the number one constraint for many small and medium-sized companies is resources. That usually means money, time, and manpower. As business owners, all-in-one solutions may not be the most resource efficient, especially when these systems cost you a lot of money and may have unnecessary features that you may find no use for. At Talenox, integrations not only give our users freedom of choice to pick and choose from the applications they love and can afford, they are also a great way for companies like us to work with other fantastic companies to offer combined benefits for our users. Companies can also build to our open APIs and push their data into Talenox, making it easier for users to view all data in one place. This reduces so much time, as users will no longer have to manually download and upload data from the applications they use. We currently have several Talenox integrations that provide more efficiency. Under accounting, we have integrations to Xero and QuickBooks Online. We also have integrations with companies like Deputy for time tracking and scheduling. We've even built an integration to Singapore's tax portal to allow for direct submission of tax. And there are so much more integrations to look forward to in the years to come. If you're a company that wants to integrate with us, and you are watching this, feel free to reach out to my team. We'd love to connect with you.
Hi, I'm Diana from OCBC Bank, and I run the startup segment. Together with my team, we put together digital solutions and tips for new business owners to start easier and smarter. Since COVID hit us, SMEs have suffered declining revenue coupled with higher operating costs. Businesses are faced with uncertainty as they try to run their business in this ever-changing environment. Many have reinvented their business model and implemented digital solutions to allow their business to continue and grow. More businesses are offering their products and services online. The setup cost for an online business is definitely lower than that of a brick-and-mortar store. This has faster speed to market as well and increases the competition in the market. With this shift in the business model away from physical setup, SMEs not only need to be able to sell online, but they also need to be able to run their day-to-day operations online. To do this, employees will need the necessary tools to work and collaborate remotely. The effectiveness of remote working, virtual meetings, and online training is no longer questionable. Businesses need to rethink their business strategy and formulate a way forward. Most importantly, to look beyond this pandemic to capture the opportunities presented by new and emerging trends. As we see a strong trend towards digital payments and collections, many SMEs are increasingly looking towards the bank to provide them solutions to help them run their business digitally and capture new opportunities, on top of traditional banking services. If we look at the small business ecosystem, we can see that the business operations such as payroll, selling, buying, and accounting is tightly linked to banking. As such, we are in a good position to help businesses go digital with interoperable solutions. With digitalization, businesses can gain access to data, insights, and visibility into their cash flow and business performance to help them make informed business decisions. By automating low-value operational work, business owners can free up time as they focus on growing their business. There are many solutions and support available to help businesses get started. At OCBC, we have curated solutions by industry to help businesses leverage on the various government grants to accelerate their digital capabilities. OCBC customers can take digital solutions in HR, accounting, digital marketing, e-commerce, scheduling, and cybersecurity for up to 12 months free. One of our most popular solutions is our Xero and Talenox bundle under the Start Digital program. However, many businesses share that they do not see the urgent need to go digital, as their processes are simple and manual workaround doesn't take up that much time. Can digitalization really accelerate my business growth? So we look into the financials of customers that's taken up the Start Digital program versus those that did not. We track their growth for a year, and on average, customers that has taken the initiative to digitalize their business saw their sales double in 12 months, versus an average 10% growth for customers that did not go digital. A business is the sum of its many parts, and that includes the people working in the business. Hiring when time is right, getting the right people for the job, and retaining your best people will allow your employees to grow in tandem with your business. However, that is not all. Every month, salary needs to be computed and CPF contributions to be made. Leave management is also one of the major pain points faced by many businesses. Majority are doing all these steps manually on an Excel spreadsheet every single month. Many make errors on payroll calculations and submissions without even knowing it. Imagine the horror and stress when they find out that salary has been computed wrongly only during tax submission. Going digital is crucial to adapt to the changing landscape. OCBC has been working with Talenox to digitize SMEs' HR management. We want to cut down the steps, make the process intuitive and efficient. Why go through the same 5 steps to pay your employees every single month when you can pay your employees seamlessly with just one click? Businesses should spend their time on bringing in more sales and running the business instead of getting bogged down by paperwork and risk getting the wrong side of the regulators. Some businesses view the current situation as an opportunity for growth, and OCBC will continue to support their cash flow needs, support their growth with digital solutions, and help them go regional. For new and young business owners, we have curated tips and solutions to help them turn a promising business idea into reality. Getting started can be the hardest part, as it is never easy for new business owners to figure out things on their own. We understand their struggles, and we are here to help with tips from successful business owners and digital solutions to capture opportunities and future-proof their business.
Hi there, my name is David and I'm from DBS. I'm the Regional Head for SME Business Innovations and Solutions. At DBS SME Banking, business owners and their passions remain at the heart of what we do. We continuously enable SMEs across the region to challenge themselves, improve their overall productivity, optimize cost efficiencies, and grow their network and businesses. In addition to building an ecosystem of partners to deliver faster, simpler financial solutions that can make banking seamless, we also go above and beyond to provide SMEs exclusive access to business thought leadership, market insights, and industry trends so that they can make informed business decisions. Talenox is one good example of a partner we work hand in hand with to serve the needs of our SMEs and address their pain points. With Talenox, we're able to offer an intuitive HR offering where SMEs can simply process their payroll needs and utilize the DBS payroll module to pay their employees all at once. This means that business owners no longer have to manually transfer their employees' salaries one at a time. 70% of our Start Digital customers have enjoyed this simple feature, which has significantly reduced 80% of the time spent on processing payroll. I've had positive feedback from SMEs on how this one simple feature have helped save time in running their businesses. This time saved can be better spent on more meaningful aspects in growing their businesses instead. And working with a good partner that shares the same values, that's when we can push the envelope even more. As we continue to reimagine the customer journey based on how their needs evolve over time, we roll out different features and initiatives to make it even more simpler and effortless for SMEs. One such example is offering Talenox right from the start. As part of our Start Digital program, when SMEs apply for a corporate account online, we provide that option for them to pick up essential business solutions like Talenox at the same time. Account onboarding becomes seamless, and more importantly, it becomes less of a hassle for SMEs. Together with Talenox, there are many more of such customer-driven improvements in the pipeline, and we will continue to make banking joyful, delivering on our promise of live more, bank less.
And that concludes the second segment of our Blastoff series. And I hope that the features from the present were indeed a present for you. Stay tuned and we'll see you shortly.
Hi, my name is Walter. I'm the co-founder of BoxGreen, an online snack company, and we've been using Talenox for the past 7 years. I first met Gordon at a tech roadshow 7 years ago. I saw him promoting a local HR product. I was doing payroll back then. It was really painful. Gordon has been very supportive with all the customer support, and we've been using it since then, and 7 years later, we're still here. So after using Talenox, we can simply download the batch file from Talenox and upload them onto DBS, and you can create a batch payment to all our employees. So that made payment very simple and easy, and saved us a lot of time. I'll definitely recommend people to try Talenox if they haven't. They've been around for 7 years, same time as us. They've been helpful with all our customer requests, and throughout the years, the team has grown. They've been still supporting us. They've got many features that they have launched, and we really appreciate it. So if you haven't, do try it.